Yeah, that's right. Suck our fucking penises. You know, I am just so disillusioned with this fucking thing.
Yeah, so, long story short, there was a little chaos.
Oh, yeah. A lot of chaos.
This little bastard over here, this fucking Muppet,
fucking Cooper,
white Muppet, decided he was gonna pick a fight with the raccoons or opossums that he could hear with his fucking $1 Million Man hearing, and decided, you know what? I'm just gonna cause problems for Game Rage Magazine. I'm gonna derail their podcast by barking every fucking episode.
Every fucking episode. Until I get too tired and go take a nap.
The son of a bitch activated my almonds.
Oh yeah. Today. Yeah, my jimmies are fully rustled right now.
So
anyway, so obviously we ran out of time because we're making this is episode 7 for the night, but we ran out of time to do the album review for Paris Hilton. So
yes, we're throwing that out for now.
Yeah, we're gonna
make way for a short addendum to the previous episode, which kind of works out because it's still relevant to something that we talked about from the previous episode to follow up, because there's been new information that I did not personally know, but was made known by other news sources that Emiliy Armstrong, well, actually, before we even get to that, and if you want to be in the know and be at the source, you go to GameRageMagazine.com.
True.
You can go to Game Rage Magazine at YouTube.
Yeah.
Or rather, at Game Rage Magazine on YouTube. Game Rage Mag, Twitter/X, Game Rage Magazine on Instagram. What other shit am I forgetting? TikTok?
It's the same as Instagram, at Game Rage Magazine.
At Game Rage Magazine. So we got all the plugs out of the way, and we're going to get back to the subject at hand, which is the revelation that Emiliy Armstrong is part of Scientologists, the Scientology cult. Call for what it is. And shit, man. This is kind of a little bit of a bombshell, an unfortunate one, because it makes me wonder about whose decision it was to involve Emiliy Armstrong in the first place. If Mike Shinoda and all the original members decided, all right, we're gonna bring back Linkin Park, but we don't know who we're gonna go with as far as the vocalists go. So let's go through the vetting process and find out who we're gonna go through to get to our final decision. And I don't think this is like a bombshell or anything like that, but
no.
What do you do with something like this? For people that know what Scientology is and what it represents and everything, number one, it's a middle finger to fucking Chester Bennington, because Scientology does not recognize psychiatry or psychology as, legitimate means to remedy people that are ailed by mental health issues, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, so you just had somebody that committed suicide that had mental health issues and promoted those things for people to get any help that they can as far as that illness goes. And then you have somebody that is like the counterpoint to that, that's now going to be your vocalist. So are you saying that you knew this person stood by these, like, this faith or this cult and believes in these ideologies? Or are you saying that you didn't know and you didn't do your homework on the person? Or are you saying that Warner Brothers was a guiding hand in the process of selecting a vocalist? Because as I said before, it wasn't just a coincidence that Emiliy Armstrong is also part of Warner Records herself with her band Dead Sarah.
Yeah.
Why, like, amongst the millions of people that could have been selected for the vocalist, probably more fitting than her, they chose her. So then she comes out with something of a public statement within her Instagram.
Oh, that was fucking AIDS.
Which can be summarized about how she was supporting her friend, who turns out to be Danny Masterson during his whole case about what was it, like, sexually?
It was the rape cases. Yeah, he had like multiple rape cases.
Sexually assaulting numerous women. And, as more information came out, that's just like the typical statement you would expect from somebody that, they were supporting this person because they're in this fucking cult. Because like Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis did the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then they later apologized. Like they did the exact same thing that she did.
Yeah.
But she also omitted the fact that it was Danny Masterson and what he actually did. It was like, oh, there was this information that was revealed. And, you know, after having read it and looked into things, yeah, I don't think I could support this. And that was her statement, like apologizing for that time.
Apologizing but not apologizing, basically.
Yeah. So I don't think that particularly reflects well, but as you said before, as far as publications go and blogs, they unanimously decided that this has been ultimately a positive thing that Linkin Park is moving on. And I think you're right. I think bands are capable of living beyond certain members, but there has to be there's a timing thing to it. And they already missed their window. Now that they're doing it, it's been 7 years removed.
Yeah, you can't wait 7 years and then go, oh, but the show must go on, guys.
Yeah.
And you can't be outspoken and publicly saying you're not going to do this shit again without Chester. And then now, 7 years later, well, guys, it looks like all our solo shit or our other shit we were trying to do didn't work out. We need to rehash this fucking same thing that'll make us the money. All these other guys are doing it, you guys. Blink-182 is doing it. Fucking come on, let's go get some money. And the other guys are probably like, yeah, we kind of need some money. That'd be nice.
What do you think this is about, though? The fact that they reprised. Do you think this is about money?
Yeah, I think it's all about money. That's my personal. I think it's all about money. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything anyone could tell me that would convince me that money was not a primary factor in why this is happening right now.
I'm not convinced that this is honoring Chester Bennington either by continuing on either.
So that's the other thing that I wanted to bring up is I've read a lot of articles over the last 24-ish hours of these music journalists that are, well, I say journalists in air quotes, and every single person that's of a major, not a facility, but like of a major publication, like fucking Rolling Stone, fucking Entertainment Weekly, whatever, all these ones, right? Every single article I have read has two things in common. The first one is saying how respectful this is to Chester Bennington. The second thing that they say is how brave she is for being a woman taking over a man's position in a very famous like band. And I think Warner knew this was probably going to be an issue. And I think they did what record labels do. They pay people to write nice things about their artists. And I think that they paid some of these people to say these two specific things. Because there's no way that people that are truly independent would have come up with these two fucking same things in every fucking article I read. And I think the reason for that is because, hey, if anyone questions this, you're a misogynist. You hate women. That now becomes the argument as opposed to, is this actually respectful to Chester? No, because again, like I said in the last episode, with the snap of a finger, you have now replaced him. He is now null and void. None of that shit matters. I didn't need Linkin Park to play the hits. If you wanted to be respectful, play only the new shit off of this album. They played like 5 or 6 songs. Play 5 or 6 songs, or fuck. You guys took 2.5 or 3 years from when you started this. Make a fucking 24 album fucking track or song or album, and then put out 6 on this fucking performance. This lady should not be singing any fucking shit as a member of Linkin Park that was a song before she joined. That is that, especially because they're the parts of a guy who's dead. That is fucking, that's the ultimate in disrespect, in my opinion. And I don't need to hear this lady singing the fucking hits, as I said before. I just don't need it. I don't need to hear it.
It wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good. And also, I don't know why you would go, if you were truly searching for the best replacement for your guy, for your bro who killed himself, if you're looking for the best replacement to try to honor his legacy, you would do just that. You would try to find the best possible person to replace him. Whether they be man, woman, fucking doggo, who fucking cares? Furry. It doesn't matter. If you are the best, honestly, this Scientology shit and this fucking rape fucking
Danny
Masterson case, that wouldn't even be an issue if she was actually legitimately the best person to replace Chester. I don't think any of that would have mattered. And if it was me, none of that shit would matter anyways if she was truly the best person. But the fact of the matter remains, she is not the best person to replace him. I don't know how many other choices they had, but picking someone from within your own record label says exactly what you say. This wasn't necessarily their choice. I don't know if this was their choice or if they were said, hey, here's the 10 people that we have that we think could do this that are within our own record label. Make your choice out of these 10.
Yeah, like how did they come to that? That's what I want to know is how did they come to the decision to getting her being involved with the project? Because it was said that they had done stuff with her previously or they had worked with her in some capacity. And then to make this album in the course of 2 years, I don't know, man. Why is it somebody from within the record label? Why isn't it like a fan of Linkin Park that actually could sing? Or maybe it doesn't even have to be like somebody from like a cover band that does Linkin Park. Maybe it's just like Linkin Park was so personal to them. It would be like the greatest opportunity to perform these new songs and everything. And that Chester Bennington meant that much to them that they're becoming part of this band. And they happen to be pretty fucking good at music. It's just weird. I don't know. There's some air of strangeness to this decision. And now it's turned for the worse. I think personally, like if you go on subreddits, especially the Linkin Park subreddits, there's people that are divided. They're like, no, I can't. This is in poor taste.
Yeah.
Or I don't even want to dabble this because this isn't even fucking Linkin Park. And there's also the other camp, which I believe is probably a psyop.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's probably Reddit users that are just creating new accounts to say, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is, you know what? You guys are just hating because you don't want to see Linkin Park go on and continue on their path of making new music and all this shit. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I think there's like something of psyop.
Yeah, I think so too. And just to give an example of another time that this kind of happened, that, I mean, maybe it's not, it's kind of similar, but Journey, okay?
Yeah, Steve Perry.
Steve Perry died in 1998. In 2007, they got the band back together because they found a dude in the Philippines.
Yep.
That sounded just fucking like him.
He sounds better than fucking Steve Perry.
And that is when it's acceptable to do that.
Yeah.
This lady sounds nothing like Chester. Couldn't even fucking get through all the songs. And you want to know what's fucked is what I think. Why I think they've really been working with her for maybe 3 to 4 years. I think this has been a long haul that they've been doing. And personally, I think that because they made a point to say this at the performance in between the song, to say that she's only been with them for 8 months. They made a point to say that, which seems purposeful, and it seems like it's because you want to throw everybody off of this shit, because I guarantee what's going to happen. This new album's coming out on the 15th. Next year, we get the first fucking compilation hits with her instead of Chester. That's probably already been recorded. They've probably already recorded the entire fucking catalog with her instead of Chester, and now we're gonna get the slow roll of a yearly release in between these new albums they're gonna do. That's gonna be the new releases. It's gonna be called fucking I don't know what was the fucking Hybrid Theory. It'll be called, like, they'll make up some fucking name off of that, and it'll be Linkin Park fucking New Hybrid Theory or something, and it'll just be her doing all the songs from Hybrid Theory. Meteor will be her doing all the songs from that, right? That's what I feel like is gonna happen.
I'm of the other opinion that they're gonna decide how bad of damage they've done to themselves. But knowing that people are gonna be fucking marks, they're gonna pay the $1,000.
That's the difference.
And go to Inglewood and see them perform with this shitty incarnation of the band. But maybe what ends up happening is that they'll evaluate this. Warner Records and Linkin Park themselves will evaluate this and think, shit, man, we've kind of tarnished our own brand, especially Linkin Park. Like, how do we navigate this? We're going to have to release the music, and we're going to have to do the tour, because we can't just back out of that and not make the money.
Yeah.
We got to fucking make the money. So I think post this international tour or whatever, they decide.
Well, it's only 6 dates.
Okay, it's 6 dates, right? Maybe 6 months later, a year from now, they're like, you know what? This girl's like, I don't think I can. It's probably gonna be like a written statement. I don't know if I could fill the shoes of Chester Bennington, or I don't think she's gonna come up with some kind of phrasing to that effect.
Yeah. Listen, I hope that's what happens.
And she's gonna bow out, and then Linkin Park will end up becoming
something different.
Well, Linkin Park will end up becoming, oh, we're gonna try collaborating on a yearly basis, or maybe on a 2 to 3 year basis with different vocalists, something like that.
I still think that if they wanted to go with a female vocalist, I still feel like Amy Lee from Evanescence would have been the best choice to go with. She said she was interested, but no one reached out to her. And again, likely because I don't think she's signed with Warner fucking Media, or Warner Records. So probably.
Who's Evanescence signed to?
Oh shit, I don't know. Fucking. Who are all those fucking bands, those emo bands from the fucking 90s, or not the 90s, the 2000s? Who are they fucking signed with?
I don't fucking know.
Let's look it up. Evanescence.
I know it ain't fucking Bulldog
Label.
Records, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Sony. Is it Sony? There's a lot of. There's a lot of things on here. It's BMG. Wait, is it the current one?
Labels, Wind Up, Concord Bicycle.
Concord Bicycle.
Never heard any of these.
American independent music company based in Beverly Hills. April 1st, 2015. They merged with Bicycle, and now they're BMG rights man. What's the fucking? Oh, that's the thing that handles all the fucking royalties and shit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's
Wind Up Records.
That was probably their original one.
Yeah,
And
Creed and fucking Evanescence.
Hey man, they fucking hit it big with those two. That's all they needed.
Can you take
Me higher? Yeah, they're with Concordia or Concord Bicycle.
So shit, man. I don't know. I really don't know what the arrangements were for how they vetted through vocalists and shit, but.
Oh, they do distribution through Universal. So yeah, she was definitely not fucking in the cards at all, and likely will not be in the cards if
they
what we think is true if Warner Records was saying, hey, you need to get somebody within the fucking label.
Well, now it kind of makes them look like bitches if they backpedal. They're like, you know what, the public perception's too bad. We're gonna need you to replace Emiliy Armstrong and find a more suitable person for the job.
What if it's like 2 weeks? They're like, okay, you got to get rid of her, and she has to back out like that quick. That would be poetic justice, in my opinion.
I think they're gonna do 6. They're gonna do
6 months.
The 6 tour dates. They're gonna do the 6 tour dates, and then it's up in the air after that. I think.
Man,
because I don't know if they can do this. I don't know.
Honestly, with as bad as her performance was, watching that thing again, it was bad. It was not good, and I would not pay any amount of money to go see that.
You know what's funny though? I had a couple people tell me, well, I never got to see Linkin Park.
Yes.
I never got to see Linkin Park in my time.
And you will never get to see Linkin Park.
And they said, I hope I get tickets before they decide if they end up not following through.
I want to know who the fuck said that so I can stab him right in the neck with an ice pick. That is fucking insane. You're right. You never got to see Linkin Park. I've accepted that. When Chester died, I'm like, I will never get to see Linkin Park. Now with this new nonsense,
you still want to
I will never get to see Linkin Park.
I can't imagine anybody that would voluntarily want to see this incarnation.
This incarnation is garbage.
Or to make it an objective or like a bucket list thing. I got to see Linkin Park, but it wasn't the quality of the performance. It was I got to see Linkin Park.
I got to see Linkin Park with some no-name person instead of Chester Bennington. Get fucked. That's not you didn't get to see Linkin Park. You got to see some bullshit. Audio AIDS.
They should change the band name to that. Audio
AIDS. Yeah, they should, man. Audio AIDS. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Also, the fact And I'm not sure if I said this in the previous episode, but that Rob, is his name Rob Borden, the drummer, the original drummer?
Yeah, the original guy.
But there was two other original members in the band, right?
Yeah, so, it was him and then the other guy who was the keyboardist, I think. And they were both hesitant. And then that guy, the keyboardist guy, he said, I think, he came back. He was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do this. I think the money was
right.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I will fucking compromise. I will compromise my morals and honor
Chester
my buddy.
Bennington. Yeah, in this way.
In this way where I can make the most amount of money possible.
But that should have been enough for two people to say, I don't know if this is right. They're like, you know what? You're right, good buddy.
Yeah.
I don't think we can do this. It's better to lay this to rest than to extend it further than it should be.
Yeah.
So.
God, man, I would love to I'm going to send Rob Borden's people an email and be like, hey, listen, man, I know no one will have you on because of Scientology and Warner Media's power. Game Rage Magazine gives no fucks about either of those. We'll have you on, buddy.
Yeah, tell us the story of why this band decided to cash in.
Tell me the real deal, since you ain't getting paid anyways, and likely now will never be invited back. You might as well just fucking tell us what happened so story can be out there.
Just let us know. Is this a cash grab?
Yeah.
Which it fucking probably
is.
You can't
Man.
tell me it isn't. You can't tell me it isn't. In our hearts, we fucking know it is. Like, you know this is wrong. And I know there's people that are going to say the opposite, but in this instance, I think you're fucking wrong. It's not an opinion. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
This is fucking wrong.
This is fucking wrong, man.
So.
I'm so fucking sad because of this, dude. Like, I will fucking continue to listen to Chester Bennington's Linkin Park until the day I die. But this horse shit, I will fucking actively fight against it and talk shit about it and sewer it every chance I get. At least this incarnation. Maybe if they, like I said, went out and actually got the best person to replace him, maybe this would be a little easier to swallow. Maybe this would be better. Maybe this would be honoring Chester. And then, like you said, for no reason, they go ahead and say, like, playing the role of Chester Bennington, Emiliy Armstrong, and all of you. Go fuck yourself, man.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
You're just trying to make this a little bit of an easier pill to fucking swallow by saying those words. I think that's horseshit.
It is horseshit. It's disingenuous.
K-Rock, because they were posting clips. And I just want to note that K-Rock, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck K-Rock.
The reels.
Their Instagram reels?
Yeah, I'm not gonna play any of the clips. I just want to see, where is it? There's nothing to say about what a performance.
Yeah.
It's just, hey, this is Emiliy Armstrong and she's playing in Linkin Park.
Wow.
There's nothing complimenting the performance itself. Wow, what a performance from Emiliy Armstrong. What a way to usher in the new era of fucking
I think they realize, this is not gonna end well.
Yeah.
We don't want to be on record saying this is great and get caught up in the fucking nonsense.
They went the political route. They're like, let's just make this milk toast.
Yeah.
In the captions.
Oh, look, here it is.
Because if we say this is bitching and we're wrong, we look like fucking idiots.
Or if we say this is bad and people love it, well then fuck.
We can't have that.
We can't come back from that. So yeah, fuck those guys. Fuck those guys. Fuck K-Rock. Fuck Linkin Park, man.
Yeah. Well, this current
From Zero Linkin Park or whatever. That's what they're.
Suck my ass.
Suck my fucking ass.
Get sucked in, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. You know what? I can't wait to fucking the apocalypse happens and I can go show up to Mike Shinoda's house and kick him straight in the dick. And have no consequences. And I'll be like, that was for Chester, you motherfucker.
Right in the dick.
Right in the dick.
All right. It's time to.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
It's time to get the fuck out of here. Much like Linkin Park, they should be.
We should be getting.
They should know when to exit stage left.
Yeah, know when to fucking quit. All right. God damn it. Anyways, go to GameRageMagazine.com. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. YouTube, Game Rage Magazine. You can also follow Adam at All Gas. Oh, this is the podcast here at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. Jesus Christ. All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. If you like anime, you can follow Frank at anime_syndicate_podcast on Instagram and go listen to the Anime Syndicate. Also, stay tuned for the much anticipated album review of Paris Hilton's new album, Infinite Icon. The cat is not happy about that.
I don't think Callie likes this Linkin Park bullshit.
Yeah, Callie's pissed about Linkin Park, and I am too, man. Anyways, all right, we'll catch you guys on the next one.